tried to figure out a way to encompass everything that's going on and get rid of the division of one side versus the other and get the whole country to understand what's going on. And the first thing that came to mind is what we all just went through with the coronavirus outbreak. We all sheltered in place for months, losing our mind. And then we started seeing on the news large amounts of white Americans demanding change, coming out and rallying in the streets and protesting and making their governments change laws so that we could start getting back to regular life. And as I sat stunned watching TV and watching so many of our white brothers and sisters out there rallying, protesting because they thought something was wrong with the current state of laws in their city or state, we didn't have a problem with it. That is their right as Americans to demand change, to demand laws change. So why is it so offensive or painful or off-putting when African Americans step forward to demand change against police brutality? Why is it so wrong when we are protesting in the street when we see something wrong with police abuse? It's our God-given and American right also. So it's a thing of unity when you see both sides of it. You have to support and vocalize your rights as we did and we watched on TV and as people are doing in the streets now. Demanding changes in laws, in policies, in accountability, in value of life where that a man that was running away doesn't get shot twice in the back. And now there's a question of was it reckless or should he have used that force? Let me tell you and show you why shooting in a crowded parking lot is so reckless and so unnecessary of what he did. A witness today sent us his vehicle, which was hit by one of Officer Rowe's bullets while he and his kids were in the car. A couple feet up, and we would have had another loss of life. So, trying to justify the actions of shooting at Mr. Brooks as he's running away in a crowded Wendy's parking lot when you can easily catch him later for what started off as a very non-confrontational situation, it can't be justified. It cannot be justified. Otherwise, we're going to continue to lose lives from stray bullets shooting at someone that should have never been shot at. And people ask, how could this have ended? Why did he resist? Why it could have ended there? Well, it also could have ended here. I can walk. My sister's house is right here. That's how this could have ended. It didn't have to go to that level, and that's what we're saying in America with policing, is this type of empathy is gone. The courtesy of an officer, it wasn't like he was called there because Mr. Brooks had been swerving and was a danger to society. The first call was because a man was asleep. Where is the empathy in just letting him walk home? That's what policing is supposed to be, no matter what color you are. But as they said, that's broken, that's gone. We don't see that often, and we definitely don't see it in the African American community. So just like the protests before, that's what we're demanding. It's not just laws and policy changes, but a mental change in policing, which is missing. So we do want everybody's support. We're looking forward to the DA's findings in this situation. And the only thing that we can ask for is some semblance of an idea of justice, because there is no definition anymore of what it is. But what we know right now is that a man's life was taken when it should never have happened.
Right now, we want to introduce everyone to Tomika, who many of you have met, and the kids, Blessing, Memory, and Dream. Blessing, it was her 8th birthday when her father died. She had her birthday party on the same exact day that they found out that their father was killed. She had her birthday dress on. As all of you have heard, she had cupcakes and friends over. She was supposed to go skating with her dad, and that didn't happen, of course. So, also Makai, who's 13, is his stepson, and he took care of him as well. How you doing? And Tomika, you want to say a few words?
I just want to thank everybody for all the protesting, love, and support that you guys have done. Words can't explain how thankful I am for everything. Even though I can't bring my husband back, I know he's down smiling because his name will forever be remembered. And no, there's no justice that can ever make me feel happy about what's been done. I can never get my husband back. I can never get my best friend. I can never tell my daughter, oh, he's coming to take you skating or swimming lessons. So it's just going to be a long time before I heal. It's going to be a long time before this family heals. And I just, like I said, I'm just thankful for everything that everyone is out there doing. And I just ask that if you could just keep it as a peaceful protest, that would be wonderful, because we want to keep his name positive and great.
Lastly, we do want to acknowledge and thank Tyler Perry, who we spoke with, who will be taking care of the funeral for the family. And it's support like that, and it's people who are actually in this community, that love the community, that want healing and families like this to never have to go through something like this, to step forward. And we want to thank him for such a generous move. Yeah, 3 brief questions.
I have a question for anyone in the family. Did Rayshard ever discuss what would have been going on? Had y'all ever discussed with him, the previous shootings that happened, just all the conversations? Everyone went back to the last.
Just tell them the George Floyd.
Oh, with the George Floyd, I mean, we've watched it, and I've always said, maybe I don't ever want that to be you, or, he was always like, no, it's going to change, We always try to stay positive about everything. But we've had our incidents where we've had police officers stereotype my husband just because tattoos in his face, so it's really crazy. I'm scared every day. My children go out, my husband go out, my family members go out. I'm scared every day because I don't know what to expect. And this just really startled me because I don't even know if they're going to come home.
And Christian, that kind of, it goes to a point of people are asking, well, why would he resist when they were trying to put him in handcuffs? Well, they put George Floyd in handcuffs and he was subsequently killed. So just getting put in handcuffs, if you're African American, doesn't mean, oh, you're going to get nicely taken to the back of a police car. So especially watching this video of George Floyd over and over again, his reaction may have been, I'm not getting put in handcuffs. So we can't just toss it out because he resisted. George Floyd didn't, and it ended the same way.
And this is something that is not new. It's not just with this George Floyd. All of us, I know every black man standing behind me and woman too, we have all been dealing with this from birth. So that's a trauma that is deep. It's not something that just started 2 months ago. I still today, dress like I dress, doing what I do, I still feel nervous around police, and that shouldn't be the case, right? And so if you feel that way and then you see all of these things happening, of course you're going to feel some kind of way when the police come up to you and you are somewhere where you're not in the perfect state of mind at that point in time.
Yes, I believe it was Chastity that who spoke about this. I think you mentioned a few weeks ago that your family was asking people not to attack the precinct, the police. And can you talk about that moment and what it feels like now, thinking that that's the position you took before?
It makes you eat your words. I love Atlanta. My family loves Atlanta. And when they were tearing, busting out the windows at CNN Center, we were like, why are they doing this to our city? burning down police cars. Why are they burning police cars? This doesn't happen in our city. And he hit our front door. So not only does it happen in our city, it happens in cities everywhere.
I just want to.
My name is Tom. Just a little bit more about Rayshard Brooks. That's who he was. What did he like to do? What did he
That's on my side. Who wants to talk about it? Come on. Tell me your name.
My name is Tomika Brooks. Rayshard is my first cousin. These people that you see behind you are his sisters, his brothers, his nieces, his nephews, his first cousins. A week and a half ago, me and his older brother were playing chess. And he just popped up. And I said, "Cuz, how you doing, man? You good?" He said, "Yeah, I came because I need to see my wife and my baby, man, my daughter's birthday." I said, you staying out of trouble? You all right?" He said, "Yeah, I'm fine, cuz I'm all right." We shared a few drinks, a few laughs. His big brother gave him a few dollars and he left. He was always happy. He was always smiling. And you'd have to kill him by one of his family members because he wasn't that type of dude. So, to you people that are looking around the world and you have your feelings, before it happened to us, I could only guess at what you felt, but now I understand. Life shouldn't be this complicated. Life shouldn't be where we have to feel some type of way if we see a police or somebody of a different color. I didn't come down here to talk to the media. I came to love on my people. But if you ask how old this young black man was, look at your children when you see them laugh. That innocence, that joy, that pureness of soul. And you had a glimpse of what we lost. You have a glimpse of what it feels like. Because tomorrow, we're going to have to deal with it again. We're going to have to bury him. We're going to have to say, "We miss you." And if we didn't say we love you enough, we got to apologize to him for not telling him that we loved him that much.
My cousin, man. Oh, listen, I can't believe it. I gotta go. I have to go. Y'all took my cousin. I just want y'all to know that y'all took my cousin from me. Y'all took the wrong person. That wasn't the person to take because he wasn't no
Thank you.
I'm really not sure what else America needs to see. Want to rerun a George Floyd. Sadly, I'm probably going to be back here in a few months with another case.